your host, standing in at 5'8" from the University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign, Richie Owens.
Welcome to the Moving Screen Podcast. My name is Richie Owens. This is a movie podcast where we talk about a movie while playing basketball. This is season 2 of the show. We're talking A24 movies. A24, Play 24. Fun little thing I've been saying. I said for the last 4 episodes of the season. We're here at beautiful Mozart Park in Chicago, Illinois, between a building and the Metro and Amtrak rails. And I'm here with my friend Cassidy.
And many baskets have been attempted, but nary a basket has been made.
Mm-mm.
A lot of that
And will one be made? No.
A lot of that going to be happening today on the pod.
How are you? What's happening?
Oh my God. I'm fine. I guess I'm feeling violent today.
I feel like this is going to be, Michael Jordan has his famous flu game, where the rumor is someone in Utah, when they were playing the Jazz in the finals, poisoned his food.
Whoa.
So he was just like really, really sick on the sidelines, and he still scored like 45 points.
Yeah, that's gonna be me today.
That's how I feel as I make that basket after having like 12 beers last night, waking up at 10 a.m.
I did have 2 whole beers yesterday, so I'm feeling pretty rough.
What's your like sports history?
Boy.
This is like how I like to get into things.
So I've never played basketball. I haven't until yesterday when I actually played basketball with you.
Right. Yeah, we got practice in yesterday.
We got some practice in yesterday. I had not touched a basketball since I was in 7th grade. For reference for the audience, I am 30.
You are in 8th grade.
Yeah, I'm in 8th grade. I have been held back a lot. Only some of it was my parents' decision.
You're in a conservatorship, right?
Yeah, I am.
We call you the Britney Spears of the comedy scene.
Britney Spears' dad got the idea from me.
Oh, cool.
Not from my parents, from me.
From you, yeah.
I was like, this conservatorship has been really good for me, and I think that it would help her.
Yeah, and you were what? Brittany was 6. Brittany's still like not even 40, right?
I think she's exactly 40.
Yeah, is that it?
I think so.
So you were what, a 6-year-old explaining that to Brittany's dad?
Yeah, I feel like.
When did the conservatorship start?
When did my conservatorship start?
When did hers?
Oh, hers.
Do you know?
Hers started in 2007, I believe.
Oh, okay. So
Isn't that when she had her breakdown?
Yeah. Yeah, the old head shave incident.
We've all been there.
Mm-hmm.
We've all been
Quite
there.
literally. What? Oh, yeah, now she's like free and posts basically nudes on her Instagram.
And
so, congrats.
we've also all been there.
Yep.
I did play softball my whole life.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't know if that's going to help me at all today, but...
I mean, you have the athletic spirit in you. The dog, as they say, the kids. Were you good at softball?
I was really good at softball. I was on a team where everyone on my team ended up playing for a D1 school.
Oh, wow.
I got an offer to play for a D1 school, but I decided to go to school and not play softball.
What D1 school did you turn down?
Florida State.
Yeah, you don't want to go there.
They won the national championship like 2 years later. So I missed out on that.
Sure.
I could have been there.
And in theory, you were there. Just maybe watching it on TV or hearing about it.
True. But what about you, Richie? Did you play sports growing up?
Thank you for asking. I played Little League Baseball.
Okay.
From kindergarten, I guess, t-ball, whatever age that starts, to 6th grade. I felt like I was bad at baseball, and then a kid on my team said, "You know, no one likes you, right?"
Oh.
And this podcast is sponsored by Metro Rail.
Train break!
One of the most beautiful ways to see us playing basketball. Up on the Metro. Wave at us, hello. I did baseball, and I liked it till I didn't. Then I didn't do any sports in middle school, and then in high school I tried out for the bowling team, did not make it.
Damn, that's a rough one.
I was the manager, which is embarrassing. There's a photo of me in uniform, even though I just took score. And then sophomore year I did wrestling and track. Junior year I did wrestling and track, and senior year I just did track.
What was your track event?
I tried something new every year.
Oh, okay, so you weren't very good at any of it.
No. Yeah. Yeah, master of none, but like kind of worse than that. I did pole vaulting. I did triple jump. I did hurdles. Those were my 3 for the 3 years I was there.
I actually, one year, my sophomore year, I quit softball.
Oh, really?
And I ran track, and it was a deal.
Because you were good and they didn't want you to leave?
Yeah.
Why'd you quit and why'd you do track? You wanted to run away?
I had been playing softball like effectively every day of my life for like 10 years at that point, and I was just really tired of it.
Yeah.
And I ran cross country in the fall, and I was like, I like running, I may as well.
All your friends run cross country on the track team too.
Yeah,
probably.
exactly.
Yeah, I feel like it instilled in me in high school by quitting things, how nice it is to quit things.
I feel like it's a skill.
It is. I definitely used it in my early comedy career, where I would sort of be asked to do sketch shows and say yes, and then realize the sketches were bad and say I'm out.
Yeah.
Or be a part of a podcast with some friends who were not being very nice to me, and me going like, I'm done. It all feels good.
I think that quitting is a really valuable skill in war too.
Yes.
Like knowing when to quit.
Mm-hmm. And that's sort of been that's been what it's all been leading up to.
War?
Yeah, it's war. I'm just really ready for, I don't want to go to war in Iraq or Afghanistan because I think that those wars are wrong, but I will go to any other war.
Yeah, I think there are some wars that are justified.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
Wasn't there a kangaroo war in Australia?
I don't know about that, but
you don't
that
know
sounds
about
awesome.
the Great Kangaroo War of
No.
Australia? I'm not even making that up, and it
No, I
sounds
believe
fake.
it.
I think they just got in a fight with a bunch of kangaroos.
Oh, the people fought the kangaroos?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Michael Vick tried to do that with dogs, but it didn't take off. He was like, right, guys, we're doing dog wars? And they're like, no. Actually, you're going to jail.
I think the
He
problem...
did his time, I will say.
The problem for the kangaroos is that they were using old war tactics.
Uh-huh, sure.
So they
also
were
hard to trace their communication stuff.
Right, and
Can't do the imitation game with the kangaroos?
yeah. And you also can't really. We were using guns and stuff, and they were
Yeah.
like marching in formation with a little drummer at the front. And
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, if you just give a kangaroo a drum, it knows exactly what to do.
that was my favorite book when I was a kid. If you give a kangaroo a drum.
I honestly, you're an artist. There's no reason that you and I can't write that book.
It is an allegory for welfare.
Yes. Then maybe we can get some sort of Seuss type legacy, minus the anti-Semitism, or with it. You know, who am I to?
Wait, Dr. Seuss wasn't Jewish?
I feel like his last name was Geisel, right?
Yeah.
I thought, for some reason, I thought that he was an anti-Semite. I know Dahl is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you like read his journals, it's basically like, I wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a story about a nice little boy, and I fucking hate Jews.
Oh, jeez. He had a great editor.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that the original title of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was Charlie and the Final Solution.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, you feel warmed up?
I feel warm.
Good. We're gonna play a game of basketball to 10.
To 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's make it, take it.
Okay.
So if you make your shot, you get to keep it.
Okay.
Take it out just past the 3-point line. Threes are twos, twos are ones.
Okay.
And we're gonna talk about the movie while we do this.
Sick.
We're gonna talk about what year is it? 2017?
2018.
2018?
I believe
Was
so.
it?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We're talking about Hereditary.
Nothing bad has happened since 2018.
No.
We got plenty of things to talk about.
I guess Midsummer just came out so soon after that it's like, because that came out in 2019.
Oh.
And it feels like, oh, if you're doing one movie, it should take you at least 2 years to make a second one.
Yeah, Ari's been busy.
Yeah. And I could have wore my Beau is Afraid t-shirt, but
But you know my thoughts on that.
I do. I love it. Favorite. Is it my #1 movie of the year? No, Mission Impossible is.
I gotta say, I know we're gonna talk about Hereditary.
Yeah.
Beau is Afraid is my least favorite of his films.
Okay, sure. I don't know how I feel.
Okay.
I think that they're all kind of equal. I
Okay.
will say that I did, for my second Beau is Afraid viewing, I did mushrooms,
Okay.
which Joaquin Phoenix said, do not do this.
Yes, I remember.
So I was like, that's a challenge. That's a challenge to me. I did it, and he was wrong. It was really great. When did you first see this movie?
I first saw Hereditary. I saw it in theaters,
Yeah.
actually. So
Okay.
I saw it right when it came out. I watched it
Where were you
again.
at?
I was in.
Paint a picture.
Shit, where was I? I was either in North Carolina or Alabama, which really affects the viewing.
Yeah, of course.
Because religious elements there, it's just like, well, yeah.
Yeah, right.
I
People
think
boo when they hear the 8th King of Hell.
I think I was in North Carolina. And
Here you go. 1-0.
I
Take it out past the 3-point
yeah.
line.
I remember I remember the first time I watched it thinking that it was I thought it was going to be a more jump scary horror film.
Yeah.
And then it did not end up being that. It ended up being much more psychological than I expected.
Yes.
But there were still some jump scares in it that got me. And
yeah, I mean, specifically, I mean, we can jump around in it, but Toni Collette on the wall.
On the wall and on the
when
ceiling.
I saw that, like, that
and
was...
her sawing her head off, that
Yep.
whole sequence is terrifying.
Yeah, it was... I hate, on this podcast, I often will say what my Letterboxd review
Yeah, that's fine.
of the movie is, and my one for this movie is that Ari sort of made like the most legendary horror villain of all time, and it's literally just Toni Collette.
And she fucking rocked it.
She is so good.
She's so good. Okay. Toni Collette in Hereditary or Toni Collette in Little Miss Sunshine?
Oh. Little Miss Sunshine's like one of my favorite movies, but she is the most forgettable part
Oh, really?
of that movie for me.
I thought she was so good in it.
She's really good in it. Did she win an Oscar for that movie?
I don't know. Did she?
I don't know. Alan Arkin did, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I just think that she's so good in this movie. How much of the Hereditary Explained video did you watch?
I watched one that was like 18 minutes long. It
Okay.
was a sequel to the longer one.
Oh, okay.
And it had corrections in it.
Oh, okay.
So if you watch the longer one, you watch some fucked up shit.
Well, the longer one, like literally, he does like an hour on the opening, like thing of the movie, which is the Toni Collette's mom's obituary. And yeah, he's like, he really subverts a lot of movies start with text at the beginning, but this one really
Star
subverts
Wars.
it. Yeah.
I feel like Star Wars and Hereditary have a lot in common.
Oh, for sure.
actually.
What if instead of Payman it was Palpatine?
You're so right. Honestly, I was thinking that the whole film. There were so many similarities.
1 to 1. Ow!
Yeah, the first time I watched it, like I said, I thought it was going to be more of a straightforward,
Yeah.
like, stereotypical horror film.
Yeah, me too.
And then I watched it again as soon as it was available on streaming.
You might well.
And rewatching it was a much more enjoyable experience than
Yeah.
watching it.
I've watched this movie, I think, 4 times now.
Yeah.
And I don't know what it is about it, but every time I am more and more afraid. It scares me more each time.
I wouldn't say that I'm more afraid every time I watch it, but I do get more like unsettled or
Yeah.
disturbed.
Yeah.
Like I don't get scared. Like I'm not like,
Mhm.
ooh, scary part's coming, but I am
Yeah.
like, this is more fucked up than I remember.
Mhm.
And I notice new fucked up details every time I watch it.
Right. That's why I wanted to watch the 4.5 hour Hereditary Explained thing. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, I want to see, like, I wouldn't say like the guy in the video that I watched, the bad video.
Bad because
specifically-
that guy has been canceled.
Yeah. 2 to 1, right?
Okay, I didn't know we were keeping score. Isn't it your ball?
Yes, I'm just checking.
Oh. I know things.
Yeah, but like the guy mentions that literally everybody every character in the movie who isn't in the family is in the cult, including like his high school friends.
Yeah, like the girl he has a crush on
Yeah,
is named
'cause-
after sirens.
Yes.
And, like, yeah.
And like there's a lot of herbs that are hidden and stuff.
Yeah.
And what else? Yeah, when he's kind of possessed at the end, his teacher is like smiling and welcomes him back to class.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also saw this in theaters. It was at a time when I wasn't really interested in horror movies. I used to sort of be like, I'm kind of afraid all the time. Why would I want to submit myself to that?
Horror's always been my favorite genre.
I didn't watch them as a kid. I was watching like Tommy Boy.
Okay. I mean, I was too. I just made way for diverse tastes.
No, I could only watch Tommy Boy. I also think that just like most horror movies were rated R, my parents wouldn't let me
Yeah.
do that, and then
Yeah.
once I
feel
was of
like
age, I had no interest in it.
Hereditary was part of a big like horror renaissance.
Yes.
Because like
yeah, it opened up the whole what's it called? It's not heightened horror.
I feel like
There's
it
like a
kind
word
of
for
started
it.
with It Follows, and then like then came like The Witch and Hereditary, and
Yeah.
then Midsommar followed, and
Yeah. What's that term?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't?
I don't know.
It's 2-2. It's like it's a term for horror that's like a horror movie that's like more arty.
Oh. I would see that being like high horror or something like that, but
Yeah.
I don't know for sure.
Makes you want to look it up, but I won't.
I appreciate
Shout it
not
out
knowing.
from the podcast. Yeah, I saw this. I saw it in theaters, even though it was at that time in my life. My friend Luke Taylor was like, it was the scariest movie I've ever seen, and like a lot of people have been saying that on like Facebook and stuff. And 3-2.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And so I was like going in expecting jump scares. Like
Yeah.
I saw M. Night Shyamalan's like The Visit, which is like those old people like who pretend to be the grandparents and they're actually just crazy people. Spoiler. And there's a jump scare in that movie that literally made me go, ah! And then when the lights came on at the end of the movie, there were literal children in front of me who were not, who were not afraid at all. So I was ready for like that multiple times in Hereditary and never really got it. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, it was good. It's just like it wasn't that scary to me. And then I saw Midsommar and loved it, and was like, I guess I have to go back and watch Hereditary if this guy made that movie. And I did, and seeing all the little details and stuff.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna embarrass myself on your podcast.
Hey, this is what the podcast is for.
Embarrassing oneself.
Yeah. Literally during our test recording, to see if this was at all doable, Elsie Howe went to go fetch a ball over there and just like fell flat on her face.
And we're keeping this in the podcast
Yes.
so that people know about it, even if they miss
Well,
that.
Elsie posted it on her Instagram. It's on her grid if you want to see it. It's on my computer under Elsie Falls Down. 3-3. But yeah, the movie starts with an obituary, and then it's Toni Collette giving arguably the worst eulogy I could ever imagine.
Yeah.
If I had that eulogy, if someone gave that eulogy to me, I would also turn their son into the 8th king of hell.
Yeah, Annie is not a flawless character.
No. I didn't know this until I watched like a behind the scenes featurette thing. That the dad, whose name I can't remember.
Peter. No, not Peter. Steve.
Steve, yes.
Steve,
was Toni Collette's psychiatrist.
Yeah, I watched that in the video, and I didn't know that from anything in the film.
Yeah, they don't
but
give you that at all. I also have a bad habit of never remembering characters' names.
That's
But I
helpful when you
remember
run a movie
actors'
podcast.
names if I know the actor.
Yeah.
But there are so many times on the show where I don't know the actor's name or the character's name, and I feel bad.
Yeah, the whole family is Steve, Annie, Ellen is the grandmother.
Maybe.
Is it Ellen?
I think so.
Charlie and Peter.
Yeah. And Charlie, God bless her. The first thing in Hereditary that scared me on my first watch, 4 to 3, was Charlie at the casket, and she like looks, and
That man smiles at her.
smiling
Yeah.
at her.
So unsettling.
Which I guess Ari Aster says that Payman is inside Charlie the whole time.
Oh. Okay.
That's 5 to 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that means that she's supposed, like, Payman's controlling her the whole time, or if that means that he's just in there sort of biding time, but they do such a good job of making that little girl. Every time I watch the movie, when she's on the screen, I'm like, I can't wait for you to die.
Oh yeah.
She just feels like she's suffering
Yeah.
the whole movie.
Yeah, she's a really interesting character. I feel like I don't want to be afraid of her just because of like.
There it is. 6 to 3.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I don't want to be afraid of her just because of like how she looks or how she acts
No.
or something necessarily, because she isn't.
Well, it is because of how she acts. In that the actress is doing a great job of acting like
Yeah.
that.
But she's just terrifying. She's a terrifying
Yeah.
child.
That click or cluck, depending on who you're talking to. This Payman is like a king of birds, or he is a bird or something.
Oh, come on.
And yeah, after the funeral, Toni Collette's like. Toni Collette's like.
Are you kidding me?
Twice in a row. Yeah, Toni Collette tells Charlie, like, you were Grandma's favorite. Also, I didn't realize Toni Collette's dead brother, who killed himself because he said that his mom was trying to make him.
I'm about to pull a Toni Collette's brother.
But he's like, she was trying to like put a person inside of him.
And they said he was schizophrenic.
Yeah.
But he
Which,
wasn't
like-
schizophrenic. He was telling the truth.
Yep.
Mentally ill people can be honest too.
But his name was Charles.
Yes.
And the girl's name is Charlie. And she really wanted Charlie to be a boy. And included in the plant thing I kind of mentioned earlier. Good defense. There's like a picture of the grandma feeding Charlie from a bottle, which I have to specify, because there's also a miniature of the grandma breastfeeding Charlie.
Right.
And who hasn't been there?
I mean, I was doing it until the other day.
But they, like, if you look at the bottom of the bottle, you can see like a little bit of blackness, which is that same plant.
Oh.
That everybody sort of gets fed to open themselves up to Payman. Nice. 6 to 4. Yeah, Toni Collette's like, you were Grandma's favorite. She wanted you to be a boy. She like wouldn't let me. 6 to 5. She wouldn't even like let me hold you. And that's like, you don't realize how sinister that is until you rewatch the movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is my third viewing, I believe, of Hereditary, and I I couldn't tell you how much I missed on the first 2 watches.
Yeah, truly.
Like, I kind of feel like it's unfair how much is in the film.
Yeah.
Because I can see why people don't appreciate it on the first viewing.
Absolutely.
I did not make the connections with Annie's brother.
With what?
Like, with Annie's brother.
Oh, yeah.
About him not really being schizophrenic, about Charlie being like a replacement vessel for him.
Yeah.
And now those seem so obvious.
Yeah.
But I never made those connections before.
And it's also, like, they talked about how her mom had DID, which is...
Oh.
What's DID again? Do you know?
Dissociative identity disorder.
Yeah. Which is like 6 to 6. They name a bunch of like mental health stuff, and it's like none of it is true because of the cult.
Right.
But it is also like Ari Aster being like, these are the things that are hereditary that get passed down to us. Nice, 7 to 6. Comeback.
You want to know what my favorite detail is that I missed?
Yeah.
All the chalkboards in the back of Joan's car.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so whenever Joan sees her at the craft store,
Yeah.
the back of Joan's car is open, and it's just fucking packed with chalkboards.
Joan is Margot Martindale, right?
Yes.
Hello, this is Richie. I think for the rest of this podcast, we're going to refer to Joan as being played by Margot Martindale. And it's not Margot Martindale, it's Ann Dowd. Apologies to the Dowd family. Apologies to the Martindale family. I hope you can find it in your hearts to forgive us. Okay, back to the show.
Such a good actor. 8 to 6. Yeah, she gives a good supporting performance in this movie. I think my favorite performance in the whole thing is Alex Wolff.
Oh yeah, he's phenomenal.
I guess Tony's my favorite, but I feel like Alex Wolff is on a trajectory to be like the next like movie star. Not like a movie star that like people know him like worldwide,
right.
Like Leo. I'm talking like what's his name from the Before Sun? Ethan Hawke, like an Ethan Hawke style movie or like
star.
someone that like people who watch movies are like, I have to go see the movie because he's in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's really good in Pig.
He is great in Pig.
I feel like there was something else he was in. Really good in the Naked Brothers band.
Such a good Naked Brother. Could not even tell he wasn't wearing clothes.
That kid did not want to go to school.
I think that Toni Collette really took it away in this movie.
Yeah.
I quote her every time I'm mad at my dog about something. I will look at my dog and go, I am your mother!
Have you seen... That scene is spoiled for me. Have you seen the SNL sketch about Totino's pizza rolls?
No.
It's like one of my favorite SNL sketches.
I'll look it up today.
It's Zac Efron and Andy Samberg are 2 teenagers, and Fred Armisen is the mom in this commercial. It's literally Andy Samberg. I'm just gonna explain the sketch to you.
Okay.
Andy Samberg's like, oh man, Totino's pizza rolls are the best. And Zac Efron goes, yeah, plus it's better what she usually makes. And Fred Armisen is given the line, he's supposed to say, hey, I'm your mother. But he can't understand that, so every time it gets to that line, he goes, I am your mother!
Yeah, I've seen this, and it's hilarious.
And he just builds and builds and builds, and it's very good. There's also a sketch on that episode with Zac Efron where they do High School Musical 4, where his character returns from college to give a speech at the school, and he's like, I don't know what kind of high school we go to, but our skills do not translate to the real world. He's like, we must be in some sort of musical theater basketball league because I am not good at basketball. Whoa.
Nice.
8-7, I think. Yeah, check out Zac Efron hosting SNL in like 2007.
Okay. So someone sent you the Fred Armisen sketch and was like, "This is Hereditary"?
No, I knew the sketch and I saw the movie, and when she says "I'm your mother" in the theater, I was like with my ex, and who also knows the sketch, and we were both like,
That's funny. Love to bond with an ex.
oh, for sure. One of the best things you can do in this world.
An ex is the best thing you can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make shirts that say "promoted from ex-girlfriend to best friend."
Damn, we got to stop talking about exes. We're swerving into Midsummer territory.
That's true. What? Trying to think of like where we are. We're kind of all over the place.
We are a little all over the map.
which is great, and that's sort of the chaotic energy I feel today.
I love the how bodily the film is, and how like the focus is so much on the physical reactions of everything, and
Bottle or Bodily?
Bodily.
Okay.
What is the other word?
Like contained.
Oh, no.
Like a bottle episode.
Not bottled up. Not bodily. Bodily. Like the losing of the head and that being like such a symbolic thing, but also the physical reaction being like the asthma attack that causes her to lose the head, but then also the naked bodies being so prevalent throughout the film, and the body being stolen from the cemetery and placed in the attic.
And it's all like our bodies are just vessels for something larger than
right,
ourselves,
yeah,
which
like
is true.
It's in a way like a film about how like fragile and susceptible our physical forms are.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that part of the film and how it emphasizes that.
I mean, after this and Midsummer and Bo, during this watch of Hereditary, I Googled, is Ari Aster's mom alive? Oh, that's a game.
Good job.
Hey, good job to you.
Is there a sex scene in Beau is Afraid? There's not, right?
Yes, there is.
There is? Who has sex in Beau is Afraid?
Bo has sex with Parker Posey, and he comes so much that it kills her.
Right, that's right. I forgot about that scene. It's so interesting to me that like I feel like Hereditary of his 3 films is the one that focuses on the body the most in my mind, but is devoid of sexuality.
Yes.
Which I find
That's
to be
even
like
the one girl that he has a crush on, like, it's him, like, looking at the top of her underpants?
if even, it's just like her button jeans,
Yeah.
I think. Like,
Yeah, because she has the apple bottom jeans and those furry boots.
yes.
It's the Metra! Hello, lovely people. Enjoy your time in the suburbs. Yeah, there's no sex. There's barely any happiness in this movie.
Yeah.
I would say there's no happiness except for the cult, who ends up being very happy.
Right.
Now that the game is done, we're gonna play a different game,
Okay.
which is horse,
Sick.
but it's long. We could play Payman.
Let's do payment.
Okay, cool. This is-
Paimon?
It's a good question. I'm gonna actually look that up because
I'm pretty
I
sure
don't
it's-
want to be wrong.
I'm pretty
about
sure it's
that.
Paimon. If I'm right, I get the P automatically.
That's true. That's her first shot.
If I'm wrong, you get the P automatically.
Yeah, it's Paimon. Correct. So yeah, we're gonna play Payman. Yeah, I mentioned it briefly, but I googled if Ari Aster's mom was alive, and she's an artist and a poet. I was about to call her a poetician, but that's not what those people are called.
That's one who does
runs
the scholarly poetry.
Yes. I'm just gonna shoot from right here. I'm gonna miss it. But like a lot of her poems are like, I fucked up my sons. And a lot of her like paintings are like dark, and it kind of reminded me of like David Lynch's paintings. So it would make sense for Ari Aster to make a bunch of movies about inheriting trauma and mental illness, and also like I think I read that, or maybe they say something in Hereditary, where they're like, or it might have been the video, I don't know. The Toni Collette has like a spark in her to just always be doing something, and so does Charlie. Like, Toni Collette's always making these miniatures, and she's like, you know, she's literally throughout the whole movie's always working on these things. And then Charlie also is just like,
she's like creating stuff and like drawing in her notebook. Yeah,
and that's another like Hereditary thing. Right there.
Can you refresh me on the rules of Payman?
Yeah, of course. So you take a shot from wherever you want, any kind of shot. You can get creative, you can get fun, you can be normal. And if you make the shot, and I have to make the exact same shot.
Oh.
And if I miss that shot, then I get a letter. And we play until one of us spells out Payman.
Oh, so it's bad to get letters.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was good to get letters.
No,
See, I was all fucked up. Can you imagine raising a beautiful child and giving them what you think is a happy childhood, and they become a famous film director one day, and they're like, "Mom, come watch my debut feature film in Hollywood."
Yeah, it's
And
like that.
It's Hereditary.
It's that. What's it? That Euphoria play meme, where they're like, "Is this fucking play about us?"
Yeah.
That's. I'm gonna bank it. That's probably what Ari's mom was thinking. Okay, I'm just gonna do a layup.
Nice. So do I give it back to you?
Yeah. Yeah, I think like the whole sort of thing. I mean, we haven't really got into Peter and Annie's relationship. Could have been cool.
Yes!
Oh, fuck. Hell yeah. Nice little bounce shot.
Yeah!
Also, if you're listening to this and are like, oh, I wish I could see the video footage, go to patreon.com/movingscreen. $5 a month. You can watch every episode. Or just listen and hear people go, ooh! Ah! And a lot of heavy breathing. But yeah, Annie and Peter have just like a pretty typical teenager mom relationship. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely toxic. I don't think Annie's a good mom. I also think that she was raised under bad circumstances.
Right. I think that her relationship with Peter wouldn't be cast into such a bad light if she didn't have such a better relationship with Charlie.
Yes. And I also think that Peter and Steve's relationship is really nice. I also
Agreed.
just think Steve is a mostly nice man.
Yeah.
Although, as a psychiatrist, he should have recognized his wife's growing insanity.
Also, maybe don't fall in love with and marry your patient.
Yeah, don't do that. Bad move. But again, who hasn't?
Unless my therapist is listening, in which case it's a good idea.
But yeah, he's like the whole time is like, "You guys okay?" he's basically like a waiter in this movie.
Yeah. He really is.
He's just like, "Everybody doing okay over here? Is there anything else I can get you?"
Yeah, he's such a good actor too. I can't remember that actor's name.
Gabriel Byrne.
He's so good.
He is good.
And he's so, I don't want to say underutilized, because I think that he plays the perfect role in the film.
Yes.
But I wish at the same time that he had more to do.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
Like, I don't know how I would have given him more to do. But I think that he's an enjoyable person to watch.
I'm going to throw this off the porter, and then I'm going to catch it and make the shot, hopefully.
Okay.
Wow.
All it takes for me to make a shot is for you to think I can't.
That's so true. That's just, that's men and women.
Adam and Eve knew it first, baby.
Isn't that like the main thesis of Barbie?
Now that's a movie. Almost as scary as Hereditary.
Yeah, it's true. Left hand.
Oh no. You found my weakness.
Hell yeah. Truly, you can only make shots that way. I think that, yeah, so Peter, like, Annie makes Peter take Charlie to a party, which is just a bad idea.
That's a bad idea. It's a bad call on her as a parent. It's a bad, it's stupid.
For so many reasons. Like, she's what, so 13? And he's probably a senior. He's probably like 18.
And you know what? I'm going to pause you for just a second. Even worse, knowing that they are not responsible enough to bring her EpiPen places, because that's one of the first things she says in the film at the funeral.
Yeah,
is that they didn't bring the EpiPen.
And you should just have fucking EpiPens in your car, right?
They should be fucking sewn into your jacket pocket.
But like, don't make your 13-year-old daughter go to a high school party, you know?
Right.
Like, my brothers are like 5 years younger than me, and I wouldn't have taken them with me to like a friend's house.
No.
I would go to their parties because I was older and cooler.
Well, yeah.
But
it's fun to be worshipped.
yes, of course. There's a free throw. It is fun to be worshipped, and that's why I really relate to the ending of this movie.
Yeah.
But I said that I was going to parties, and that my brothers would throw parties at our house.
Oh, no. Now we both have a pee.
My brothers would have parties at our house, and I would just be there and get drunk. And now, grandma style. I should have called it Ellen style.
Oh, that was so close. And that would have fucking burned your ass.
Awesome. Volleyball. Fuck. They, did the video you watched talk about how the nut chopping scene, where they're chopping nuts at the party to put it in the cake, is like timed perfectly with Toni Collette later hitting her head on the...
No, it didn't. Yeah. Wow, that makes quite a connection.
Is there anything I have to do specifically, or just...
No, I just... Good job. I didn't do anything fancy. Oh,
But yeah, also his texts with his friend are very funny.
do you want to go outside and twirl around?
It's like, come to the party and bring that dick.
Okay, do you believe that his friends are in the cult?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's the only one, like, his friend who smokes weed with him is the one who's, I think, like the biggest maybe, but because of how much they use like the plants and stuff to open him up to payment, him smoking weed with him, just, it makes sense that he would,
Yeah.
that's like, because he freaks out. It's right there. Because he freaks out towards, like, right when everything is kind of happening. He says, like, my throat is getting bigger.
Right.
Which is what Charlie
Which is what
says.
Charlie says, yeah.
And it's while he's smoking.
Oh no.
PA. So I think that even could be, like, Payman saying that, right? Because that, or maybe Charlie. Because that's, again, the same word, and that's not something that I feel like he would say.
Right. Damn. Before that video, I had always just viewed that as like a PTSD response.
Yeah, me too. And it might be, but they
Right
just
here?
re-released, yeah, right there. They just re-released the A24 PAI. The A24 is like, A24 puts out really nice screenplay books.
Yeah.
I have a couple, and I've never like read the scripts, but I just like having them because I think they look good.
I'm gonna grab a sippy.
Yeah, good call.
Which ones do you have?
I have 20th Century Women. I have The Lobster, and there's a third I can't remember right now. What are the good movies?
From A24, Minari, Last Black Man,
Neither of those.
Green Knight. I don't know if I would call that one of the good ones, but
I have the Green Knight 4K, like, which they also put out really good, but too expensive 4K, like, books with the movie in it. Yeah, I don't know why I can't think of that third movie. What if it is Hereditary and I just forgot I had it? Okay, just right there.
nice.
Okay, now I truly am like, have to look it up. I like to let
Damn.
PAIM,
Pain.
my favorite band,
I'm in pain.
Alana Payne.
Oh my god, I was scrolling through Facebook the other day and there was a picture of Taylor Swift on stage in LA with the Haim sisters, and someone commented on it and said, Taylor Swift needs to pay those lady guitarists more. Imagine being Haim and being reduced to one of Taylor Swift's lady guitarists. Oh, so funny. This movie could have used more Facebook.
Yeah,
There should have been more online in this movie.
yeah, I absolutely agree. I literally might have the Hereditary book. I am not recognizing any of these things. Who knows? Maybe I'll edit myself in later saying what it is, because none of these look like ones I've had. Or maybe I only have two.
Hi, it's Richie again. There is no third book. Just those two.
I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I feel like they also talk a lot in the video, like, that the script isn't exactly what happens in the movie. there's like some changes. Charlie also, like, they weren't looking for someone like who looks like that actress. They just, like, she auditioned. They were like, this is her.
Yeah.
And she's perfect. Yeah, so when she meets Margot Martindale at the, what's her name, Joni?
Yeah.
At the thing, I think everybody at the meeting is a cult member, the grief counseling meeting. There's a good little shot of their mail already in the mail slot, and then someone puts in...
So I want to argue with you on this a little bit. I don't
Okay.
think that everyone in the grief counseling meeting is a cult member.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. My reasoning for that is because in the first grief counseling meeting, when Annie is talking, no one is looking at her except for Joan. Joan is like locked on her the whole time.
Interesting.
So I feel like either everyone would be looking at her or
Right.
Joan wouldn't be so obviously looking at her.
Or maybe it's a ploy for her to be the most recognizable to her later.
Maybe.
Like, oh, you were the one who was like interested in my story.
That's fair. That's fair. That could be
But
true.
I don't know.
I wanna be on board with the
Yeah.
everyone in the movie as a cult member,
Yeah,
but that
me too.
actually kind of detracts from the story for me.
Yes, I don't think everybody, like, I don't think all of the kids at school are, but I feel like, I don't know. It makes sense for like the two people who like he really interacts with to be, but then all the kids at the party being a part of it, I guess it's
Right.
a big cult. I don't know. I really love
How could it be that big
Tiny.
and Annie and Steve not know about it?
Because the mom sheltered her from it. The mom was
Yes.
obviously, or Ellen or whatever. Helen? No,
I thought it was Ellen.
it's probably Ellen. They, like, I think that they had to be shielded from it in order for payment to, like, enter the body.
Oh shit.
Paymo.
Oh. Pimo,
It's
my favorite Adventure Time character.
I was about to say, one of my favorite ways to share money with friends.
That's what they should have named the app. I don't know how to vend somebody.
This has nothing to do with Hereditary, but I thought of it yesterday at Ian's. Nice. Did you know that they
Has to be a jump shot.
has to be a jump?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you know that they asked Destiny's Child what their favorite football team was?
And what'd they say?
Each person, Bills, Bills, Bills.
Jesus Christ. Well, this has been fun. So you have A now?
Yes,
I'm on a comeback.
you are. Wow.
Again, a jump shot. I was right at the corner.
Yeah. There you go. Hey.
Woo!
You were heating up for a second.
I know.
Alright, I try this fucking every time. I'll never make it. But
I'm so glad you didn't make that. I would have had no chance. Oh! would have been fun.
So yeah, I remember being like, because payment is like not mentioned at all.
One hand only.
There you go. Now I'm a lot of time. Payment's like only mentioned in one page of a book. So the first time, at least the first time I watched it, the ending, I was like, where the fuck did that come from? But on each viewing after, I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's weird that there isn't more like...
Then you miss it, and...
It's weird that there's not a more substantial lore given to us about payment,
Yeah,
I think.
but I think that like works really well for Ari.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I'm surprised by how much he does with so little.
Yeah.
Oh, I really thought I was gonna get that M.
I have the M.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So that
thought.
would have been the O. We'd be all tied up.
A jump shot.
A jump shot. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Next one. I think right when the
One-handed jump shot layup.
I lose. Congratulations. I am the 8th king of hell. I do think I just want to talk briefly about, before the show ends,
Yeah, let's do it.
the terrifying end for the family, where she tries to burn Charlie's book and it sets her on fire for a second. So she has Peter do it, thinking that she's sacrificing herself.
She has Steve do it. Mm-hmm.
Thinking that she's sacrificing herself because she thinks that the book will set her on fire like it did. Which is like the bravest thing she does in the movie. But then he throws it in there and burns, and she screams and gets inhabited.
Did you rewatch it this week?
Mm-hmm.
Am I misremembering? I thought he didn't throw it in. I thought that she ended up throwing it in and it
she
still
did- yeah,
caught
no.
him on fire.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, so she throws it in and it catches him on fire, which I took to mean that it was not reacting to the person trying to burn the book, it was reacting to the person trying to block the possession.
Yes. That's interesting. I feel like it was a trick played on her to make her think that if she burns it, then it's going to burn her.
Ah.
So I think that she really thinks, well, obviously she really thinks that it's going to burn her alive, but then it burns him, and that is sort of the sacrificial flame that lets payment into her body.
Right.
I think. Amtrak Midwest. Holy cow. Hello to everybody. Salute our veterans. Yeah, I think that everything after that moment is just like, because she's in the corner of his room, and she scurries away, terrifying.
Like a cockroach.
Uh-huh.
So freaky.
He is running away from her and gets up into the attic, and she is on the attic banging her head against the ceiling.
That is actually the single most disturbing part of
Yes.
the film to me, is her banging her own head on the ceiling.
That and her face when a minute later she's somehow in the attic and cutting her own head off.
Yeah.
Both very upsetting. That man who smiled at Charlie is there in the house, totally naked. Same big smile, same beautiful smile. In the video I watched, they were like, he kind of looks like his friend at high school. Like the one who smokes weed with him.
Oh.
I
I didn't make that
I don't know. It's probably not even a connection, but
I wonder what the casting process was like for the cult members who are just naked and smiling.
It's maybe just like a Craigslist post. Will you be nude in my movie and be really happy about it?
I think that everything really. So the video that I also watched one of the Hereditary explained videos, and the video that I watched says that the journal being burned is where everything starts to unravel.
Yes.
But I actually think that it's like, I think that Charlie's head coming off is the unstoppable beginning of the process.
I even think that it goes back to Grandma dying. I think it's just we see the unraveling the whole time.
Yeah.
But that's the fire is when it's just like the whole movie you're going up a roller coaster.
Right.
And then he gets lit on fire, and then it's...
Yeah, I feel like that is the climax of the film, for sure.
But it's not the typical, story structure, you know what I mean? The line up, down. I feel like it's literally like just escalating action.
Yes.
Peak. It's a V. Or an A without the middle thing. But yeah, then Peter it jumps out the window. I guess you think he dies when he jumps out the window?
So I the first time and the second time that I watched the movie thought that he died when he jumped out the window, and that's how he was able to be possessed.
Yeah.
But the person whose explained video I watched is pretty sure that he didn't die.
Yeah.
And believes that he is alive but is weakened by the fall, like he broke bones or something.
Yeah.
And because he's in a weakened state, Payman is able to take possession of his living
Yes,
being.
I think that's what it is. Also, on the page with Payman on it in the book, he's holding a hand in his hand, and the hand is doing this, which is what he does when he's possessed in high school.
Classroom, yeah.
Which, that honestly, as good as Toni Collette is in the movie, that is like the best acting for me. Just like that one scene where he's like possessed and bangs his face.
Yeah.
And
Contorts his like whole body.
And he just
for it.
looks so fucked up. And I unfortunately think he was method acting. I think I heard that he
was giving his corporeal being to to demons.
I think he truly, like, at the end of the shoot, like, they wrapped and he was like, "Hi, I'm Alex," to everybody.
Yeah.
Which is like
I heard that at the end of the shoot it wrapped and he couldn't stop saying, "Hi, I'm Payman," to everybody.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he gets possessed by Payman, goes up into the tree house.
We haven't talked about the tree
we have
house
not.
at all.
A beautiful tree house. Also, A24 sells little molds for gingerbread tree houses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's fun. They should sell. Do they sell the Midsummer Cabin, the yellow one?
I think I saw something about that, like a candle holder or something.
Okay.
Incense holder, maybe. But yeah.
The treehouse is so interesting because it's like I feel like there is something to the trickster god and the connections to like childhood and whimsy and playfulness.
I'm also just realizing now that if you are the king of hell, it might be easier for you to sleep in a cold treehouse. Because, fire and stuff. So that's why Charlie is like sleeping up there, and her mom's like, are you an idiot? She's like,
but they also have that huge heater in there that's always
but the mom uses the heater. Charlie never does.
Oh, okay.
But that heater causes a great light. That Alex Wolf goes up in that treehouse. There's a bunch of naked people kneeling. Some people who have like towels on their lower back, I think, to not show their buttholes. And Margot Martindale is like, you're the 8th king of hell. We had to kill your girl form so you could be in a stronger male form. Hail Payman.
Have you seen the comparison shot of the ending shot of Hereditary and the shot from Night of the Hunter?
No.
There's
Terrifying movie.
Yeah, another terrifying movie. Really good.
It is really good, but it's also like, it's a terrifying movie, and then it ends, and they're like, and Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. The shot, the final shot where they're in the treehouse and it's isolated on black like a miniature. It mimics almost exactly a shot from Night of the Hunter.
Oh yeah. I remember that shot now. That's a good one. Fuck, I didn't realize that.
Which that's a really interesting connection because the villain in Night of the Hunter is not literally a devil or demon, but is probably the most.
He's actually a holy man, right?
He is
he's pretending.
He's a holy man,
Yeah.
but he's probably as close to a demonic figure as a human could possibly
absolutely.
be portrayed.
You talked about Hereditary. We did
We
it.
talked about Hereditary.
The last thing, and I'll go first, is you give like a little succinct review of the movie,
Okay.
and when you're leading up to your score out of 5 severed heads,
Okay.
you try to slam dunk.
Okay.
I feel like a train is coming, and it sounds like a slow one. And I'm wondering if
We'll
I
give it
should
a
wait.
minute.
I guess we'll see. Or is that like a helicopter? No. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, yeah, they're gonna go slow, so I'll just do it with the train. I think this movie is great. I think the first time I watched it, I gave it 4 stars on Letterboxd. Second time I watched it, I gave it 4.5. Third time, 4.5. This time, 5 severed heads.
I think that Hereditary is, at its heart, a film about family.
Sure.
And what more relatable theme could there be than family?
True.
I think it's a beautiful homage to a mother-son relationship.
Yes.
And I think that the first time I watched it, I was scared. I said, ah.
Yeah.
The second time I watched it, I was intrigued. I said, ooh.
Yes.
And the third time I watched it, I was pleased. And I said, yes.
Okay.
Which is why I would now give it 4 stars. 4 severed heads.
4 severed heads. Thank you for doing the show.
Thanks so much for having me, Richie.
Is there
This has been
anything
a
you want
blast.
to promote?
Nope. I just want people to keep listening to your podcast.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I do too. And it's if you liked what you heard, patreon.com/moving screen. $5 a month. Video, footage of everything. And you can see this beautiful train, and the man waved at us.
Oh, he did wave at us. That was very sweet.
So maybe you can see that. Yeah, what's your Twitter handle? Heavenly Grandpa?
Yeah, Heavenly Grandpa.
Cool. Follow. I'm Richie Owens. Like and rate and review, all that stuff, you know. It's a wonderful world where you get to promote something at the end of that thing. But I guess all there's left to say is I'll see you on the court.
And hail payment.
Oh, and hail Payman. You're right. Oh shit, he's here.